Let us begin our today's catechism with a short prayer. I request all of you to join your hands, close your eyes, and remain in prayerful silence.
O God, my Guru, the source of wisdom and knowledge, I ask for your blessings before I begin my studies. Lord, enlighten my mind so that I may learn all that will make me good, loving, and kind. I offer you this day my teachers and all my friends. Bless us all. Amen.
So, my dear children, in our last class, we were discussing about the topic marital purity, in which we learned that man and woman decide to live together in marriage. They bow in front of God that they are going to fulfill certain norms in relationship. So the relationship continues and remains pure. So, in order to have pure marital life, one has to abide in the vows and norms that are given by God and by the society. We also have seen differences in the marriage in the Old Testament and marriage in the New Testament. We also have discussed that marriage was considered as ideal state of life, where marriage was sacred bond or covenant between man and woman, and unfaithfulness in marriage is a great sin. We also have witnessed the marriage or wedding at Cana, where Jesus was present, and we believed in the marriage, the presence of Jesus is absolutely there. So today we are going to continue the remaining part of the 10th lesson. So today we are going to talk about certain concept of marital purity. Okay? Yes. The first one says the indivisibility of marriage. Means there is no divisor between two people when they come into the covenant of marriage. When man and woman stand in front of the altar to get married, they promise a lifelong relationship with each other. When it is a marriage, it is not between two people, but it is between three people. It is a unification of three people. The three person is none other than Jesus himself, the third person. So God binds them together. So we use the term indivisibility of marriage. So, my dear children, what God has united, no man can divide. That is why the concept of indivisibility marriage comes into existence. And the bond cannot be broken and should not broken. But we know the reality, the broken family, broken relationship. We see there are so many cases by broken family relationship. We see the cases and the people and the persons who are affected with the broken relationship. Marriage is a sacred bond. When a couple forgets it is a sacred bond, somewhere brokenness starts happening with modernity. What we see family is the broken due to neglect in the sacredness. So when they stop considering marriage as relationship, love relationship, or just being together, then it is completely disorder in their marriage life. So always marriage is a sacred bond or vow that has to be encouraged, that has to be lived. Then only the fruitfulness of marriage life can be experienced. So unfaithfulness is also one of the reasons to the broken families or the broken relationship. When a man and woman come together, they are expected to be dedicated to each other instead of bringing third person in their relationship. So the lack of dedication towards each other is again one of the great reason to for the broken families. When a person runs after wealth and beauty, that when such aspects are given more important, definitely that family relationship will be broken. Instead, the importance should be given to selfless love and mutual respect. So, when a man and woman come together, they have selfless love for each other and mutual respect for each other. That means they are going to somewhere to survive their married life. So, my dear children, marriage also is a beautiful aspect because when you grow up in your old age, you need to have a companion, and that is one of the reason why marriage is are there to survive. Marriages are there to bond together, to love for one another, to care for one another. So, my dear children, when action like a divorce or separation comes down, that means you bring a lot of situation where man and woman lose the aspect of companionship. The next worried thing divorce can do is completely affect the mental health of and the lifestyle of their children. Children are the one who badly affected the divorce and the separation of the parents. Somewhere they do not get the love and care of the parents and what they deserve. So, when it comes to marital purity, marriage is a secret life. People should see it is a choice of life and respect the decision, yes, so that marriage is nothing which is completely outside, you know, imposed on you. Instead, it is a choice of life. Once individuals should choose for herself or himself and respect the choice of life. When it is in marital purity, one should keep himself pure and holy for that one particular partner or the particular person whom you have chosen. You should dedicate, they should dedicate their life to himself or herself. So, dedication is very much important and essential in marital relationship. We should understand when you take the vow in front of the altar, you are dedicating your life, your body, your soul to other person. So, this dedication is something that will help you to survive your married life. Do not covet your neighbor's wife, which is ninth commandment, is the commandment meant to keep couples bonded to each other instead of looking out for other relationship. There will be lot of challenging in married life, but when it says you are not supposed to covet your neighbor's wife, that means you are supposed to stick to one person whom you have chosen for yourself and God, or whom the God has given for you. So, the backbone of the church and society is the good family. And good family can be originated from a good woman and a good man who live in peace and harmony. So, they will be having challenging, who will be good enough to dedicate themselves in society in protective manner. Though practice of ethics and morality, one can continue to live a life dedicated to a partner. So that is very important when it comes to marriage. Dedication to partner and yourself is very important to live a happy married life. So my dear children, I hope some of the concept you got it during while I am explaining. Read once again and go through this chapter and understand the importance or the essential of married life. Now, let us quickly summarize all that we have learned. Today we took up the topic indivisibility, where I explained the meaning of indivisibility of marriage. A man and woman come together along with the wish and the will of God. So there is a unification of three people when there is a happening marriage. Also, they promise a lifelong relationship with each other. So indivisibility marriage something God has bonded and let no man can divide. Next, we started to study about broken families, broken relationship. So, a family relationship in marriage is a self-sacred bond. So, with modesty family ties are broken just because they have forgotten it is a sacred bond. Unfaithfulness in marriage is one reason why family relationships are broken. Also, lack of dedication to your partner. Dedication towards your partner and yourself is very essential and important to live a happy married life. So, my dear children, as I conclude the 10th chapter, once again I request you to go through this chapter and read carefully and understand the meaning of marital life, marriage life. So let us close our eyes and make a small prayer and join with me silently as I make a small prayer. Till we meet again, take care, God bless you, and have a blessed day.